Welcome back everybody to a NASCAR Heat 5 Career Mode episode. Today, starting out at Talladega in the Xfinity Series cars, so let's jump on into it. As we start out here, I'm going to put in a custom setup. Let's take a look at the season standings. Switch to the playoff standings. I'm not sure where we fall at the moment. Didn't we have a win in the Xfinity Series? I swear we did. Second. DNF. Ninth. That's odd. Is that counting our Atlanta win? So it says we've got. This is why we don't like Heat 5. Oh well. So apparently not going to make it into the playoffs more likely. We'll try to go in here, but we'll see. I'll probably need to throw in a custom setup here. Before we go in, but we'll see here. First, see if there's any changes that need to be made. So let's continue. Yeah. Let me get that custom setup put in, and then we'll jump into qualifying. Lots of different changes to this setup. Basically everything is maxed out in one way or another, so we'll see how it does. We'll try qualifying here. We might as well get a feel for what this setup is going to do, I suppose. And no harm in trying. I think it's going to take us forever to get up to speed. But once we get to speed, we may be very, very fast. So, it may do us quite well for qualifying. But we'll see here. I think it's, we may not get up to the fourth gear. I'm not sure. I think it'll be very close. We won't do it during qualifying by any means. But we may be able to get there in the race with the draft. But we'll see here. Let's just chug along. We're down to the bottom now for qualifying lap. Well, we get two at Talladega and Daytona. Going. Very nice layer. Basically, just have to keep your foot in it and run the bottom as closely as possible. That's the best way to get around here for qualifying. Hit the apron there a couple times. Not ideal, but nothing that's going to hurt us. And keep going here. I have no idea where this is going to put us. Slow. And we're not usually quite as fast on our second run for whatever reason. I'm not sure what the reasoning is behind that, but I can never seem to set a faster lap on my second lap. Keep trying though. Should be a very fun race though overall. Maybe a good chance to get technically a second win, even though it's not saying that we have a win in terms of the standings. So yeah, I'm very confused on what's happened there, but we won fair and square at Atlanta and it's not counted, so very interesting. 33rd in qualifying. Goal of 15th. We'll see what we can do. Starting on the bottom. Just going to stay on the bottom, so we'll see what we can do here in the long run. Okay, looking low here already. People are going to slide up, then we will take advantage of it. Get the draft going. Pull up these guys with the checkup. Got a massive run with them having that checkup. And now we just ride on the bottom. Massive checkup there as well. Had to get out of the gas. Kind of we were close to being able to force green out there. Not quite. Now we should be able to. Maybe 3 wide. 5 laps in stage 1. Suppose I should check fuel. Yeah, we're going to be good on fuel. I didn't think we were in any trouble there, but just wanted to make sure. Probably go beneath Briscoe here. We're not going to stay right on him. Again, the bottom is our best way to the front. I sit in line. I don't like this middle of the road stuff. We'll drop hill. Making good progress here so far. Let's keep pushing.
Stay low.
Keep pushing. We'll make up time slowly. We're right up to 8, so we've got a lot of speed. I didn't really mean to force a little out there, but I guess it works. Oh, we about turned Martin's. That would have been bad. 2 laps to go on the stage. We've got plenty of speed. We can make our way through this pack pretty easily. I am interested in seeing what we can do by ourselves. Because obviously we weren't all that great in qualifying, but that's not to say that we don't have some better trim for during the race. So we'll just have to see what we can do there. Push Annette to the lead here. Just sit behind him for now. Again, stage 2 is going to be a lot of experimenting. I'm going to stick to the bottom here, just see what we're able to do. We stayed side by side with Annette there for quite a while. We're going to run here. Also seeing what we can do in terms of blocking. Our right front is just dying. We win the first stage. For some reason, freaks out our engine when we go to red flag. I'm going to adjust the wedge. I don't know why they had the wedge up so high. I'm going to see if that helps. It may make me a little more loose. Maybe. But it's going to help me not wear through that right front so fast. Stay right lane. Alright, 5 laps in stage 2. And we're going to have a lot of laps in stage 3. Probably some pitting going on there. We're going to try out blocking here for a little bit. See what we can do there. Otherwise, we'll practice getting some runs. Again, the second stage is going to be a bunch of experimenting, seeing what we're able to do. So we know from the third stage at the end of the race what we're actually able to do with the car. So everyone's just kind of sitting nice right now. Nobody's really pushing too hard. Now that will change for sure. But we're definitely able to hold our own. At least at the moment. We have a run coming from the bottom. So that white car coming through. And that's just kind of staying the same distance behind us. Okay, cars coming on the top side. Need to watch them. Not even really watching the track, just watching the cars behind. I keep an eye on them. I don't like it that they're 3 wide. That's going to make it hard to block. Okay, they're back down. They're back down to 2 wide. That helps me out a lot. Starting to get some pushes coming up. But we've clearly got the speed if we're able to just kind of hang it out front here and defend like we are. So maybe we can make this work. We're not putting... We got 2nd place at Daytona, first race of the season. So it's not out of the question, I don't think. Say that I can maybe get a win here, and maybe that would actually put me into the playoffs. I'm not sure. I don't know what's going on there, but we also seem to be... There might be a little bit of a glitch. There seems to be like a reverse draft effect. I'm gaining speed based on the cars that are drafting behind me, but Gregson's got a good run there. Sweep the first 2 stages, which is good. Getting points as well as stage points. We're going to go down some more in terms of the wedge. Put it there. And I'm not sure how many laps we're going to have to the end here. But we might as well try to block for all of them. Block for as long as we can. We've got 8 laps in terms of fuel. And we've got 15. We may actually want to sit in the draft for a while. So we can make it the distance in terms of fuel. My other option would be running some real life current NASCAR, which is saving fuel from the lead and just slowing everyone up. But we'll see. It's the 3rd stage. Everyone's going to be a bit more feisty for sure. So we'll see how it all plays out. But it actually looks like the estimated fuel is going to make it. Usually it doesn't make it a full lap on that first lap on that counter. It's a big run from back there. Man. So we'll see what we can do here. They are getting better runs for sure already. And the thing is, with how tires are wearing, granted, I guess I can do a 2-tire stop and be fine. Okay. Yeah, we could do a 2-tire stop. Because the left sides have been fine. And it's going to take more time to get 2 cans of fuel in the car anyways than a 4-tire stop. I just worry about technically adding a little bit of time because of how pit stops are calculated, but we'll see. We've actually got a little bit of extra end to tank, it would appear, so that's going to help me be able to extend this thing out a little bit. Because I want to be able to run as long as possible on this first run in the third stage. I had to let him through. I wasn't able to get down far enough. It's alright. What we're going to do here. Ooh. Okay then, if we were actually in a race, we'd be dead right now. At least out of the race. Can I get a different camera angle on this? Nope. Flips this over. I might as well pit. Bring that down a little bit more. We only lose 3 spots. That makes we can't make it to the end at all, or we shouldn't. I bet it's close actually. I don't think we can make it to the end. Nine laps. Oh, it'd be close. I may try to just skip to second here, and then I could just save some fuel. That's what would be ideal. Not getting the most drafts right now. I need someone to go low with me. Perfect. Okay, and we are just going to hang with Williams here. Thank you, buddy.
Still there. You're all clear up top.
I'm going to try to save some fuel. We're about a lap short at the moment. So I am out of the throttle some. Just using that draft to save fuel. Yep, I want to drop it to the bottom. Thank you. Just use them for the draft. It'd be nice if I could get these guys behind me to push me a little bit as well. That'd help me save some fuel. Actually, what would really allow me to do is save some more fuel, but we're just kind of holding everyone up for right now. We saved a decent amount of fuel there. We made it all the way through turns 1 and 2. Kind of just letting Williams get away a little bit.
Hold your line. Got one inside. Clear low, bud.
I'm just holding these guys up. But I'm saving quite a bit of fuel. I'd like to get back in the draft. I'm fine with a few guys going in front here. If it means I can make it to the end.
Got a car low now.
Okay, going to go full throttle here for a second. I need to get back in line. I need to stick with the draft. See, this is what I didn't want.
Inside.
Okay, I need...
Stay high. Stay high.
Okay, I need to... Nope. Get clear, thank you. They're going to wreck. Now it's going to be a dogfight to the end.
Yellow down. Anchor down.
They're all pitting. We are not pitting. We can hold this thing up. We're going to be good on fuel. We are already saving.
Coming to the green, driver. Be ready.
I think we would have been good anyways. I think we're
Hard from the outside.
in a good spot to save enough. But now it's going to be about blocking for the last 3 laps. We're good on fuel, we're good on tires. Now it's just going to be the dogfight. Send the right blocks. If we get past here early, staying in the draft even if we do get past. But if we get past early enough, maybe we'll use the draft still to get a run back at them. So we shall see. Everyone's set up on the bottom right now. It's a long ways back to that second line at the moment. So if we can just hold here for now, I'd be fine with that. Just have everyone run single file. I don't anticipate it to stay that way.
Alright, finish the 4 good laps from.
But for now, it works. I'm gonna go with. There's been this stupid gnat. I don't know if you've been able to see it, but there's been a gnat flying around my room the entire time I've been recording. It's been driving me nuts. Here they're going to start going too wide now. Yep. Here they go. Lap and a half to go. Maybe they drop back in line. That's going to help me out if they stay single file. Maybe they'll actually put me in the playoffs. Even though I already won a race, but you know, now they're going to go crazy. Look at all that. Going to go 3 wide, of course they are. Okay, watch your runs now. Actually, they didn't have help. Just got block. Block the single file. Okay, we got second line coming. Maybe 3. On the bottom. We'll follow. We'll follow. 2 lanes here. Just block the runs. Top. Now bottom.
Inside. Both clear.
Now the top. Now the bottom. We've got it. We've got it.
What a dominant
Nice.
performance by you. Nice job.
Second win of the season. That was a very good race run there. Very nice. Now let's see if it actually puts us in the playoffs. But let's return back to the main menu and see what race is next. First place, $72,500. Stupid gnat. Okay, compliment here. I want to see if this actually puts us in the playoffs. Does it? I think it does. It does indeed. Oh, no, that's the truck series. Sorry. I need that. This. But we're in the playoff standings there now too. So it must just have a little glitch. But we're at the top of the playoff standings there as well because we've got 2 wins, 2 stage wins. We're set up very well there. So now off to Dover. That's a double header, right? We'll run a double header here at Dover for sure. Prep all the Speedway trucks here, and also prep the Super Speedway car. Trying to get everything good and maxed out. That Super Speedway we can slowly work on, get all the way up. But let's see here, off to Dover. Let me double check the setup and we'll head into qualifying. Jump into qualifying here. No changes were needed for setup, which is good. We've had good success here in the past. We'll see what we can do here this time around. We'll have to see. Seems like the middle of the track has been good to us here as I scraped the wall a little bit. It's not going to be a great qualifying result, more than likely. Just keep an eye on what the truck's doing. It's going to take some remembering on what we need to actually do here to stay competitive, but as long as we can keep the truck underneath us, it's going to be a very good day. So, 7th place. We're going to be very, very fast here. So, let's continue here. Into the race, no goal position, but we're going for the win. We've got fully decked out truck. We've got a very fast truck based on qualifying. We never seem to qualify as well as we're able to actually race. So, good on fuel for the first stage. And let's get up to that lead. Nice and easy with it. Get underneath Chastain here. Throttle some. Slide it up. Very nice, just like that. See if we can pull away at all. Oh, would you look at that. So pretty. So pretty. After struggling so long, it's such a relief to see an episode with so much clear track. I'm even pulling away from them behind me. Now we'll see if they come back at me towards the end of the run. We'll see if the car falls off, but right now the truck, still in the trucks, the truck is on rails. It is absolutely insane. Could probably use to be tightened up a little bit, because I think we are going to fight some loose off here eventually. But I think if we manage the throttle out of the corners, we'll be okay. But we'll monitor it as we run. Feeling fine so far. Had to wait a little bit long there. It's alright. Tires are starting to even out. Still feeling good on corner exit. And the good thing is, as well, as we shouldn't have to really wait behind. We shouldn't have to make our way to the front again. Pit crew should keep us out front all day with all the upgrades that we made there early with this team 3 laps ago. Had a little bit of a loose snap. I could feel it. Feathered the throttle. We're all golden there. So if we can pull out to a comfortable lead early in these runs, oh, we're going to be golden all day, all race. Let it catch itself. Fight the loose off. Grant Enfinger does seem to be catching us just a little bit, but nothing I'm too worried about. I'm driving pretty cautious right now. No need to hurt the car or anything, so we're just taking our sweet time right now. Not worried about that gap, especially with it being the last lap of the stage. Just kind of cruising. And there's stage one. We're going to set ourselves up really well in the playoffs with these stage wins, as well as how many wins we're going to have in the truck series this season. We'll go up a click. I don't think we really need to, but we will. So let's see here.
All right, you're coming to the green.
Let's move now. See how many laps we've got. I do think we've got some faster cars towards the front now. We've got another 10 laps to go. Nice and easy around here. See if we can pull the gap still on the other trucks. Oh yeah, it looks like we're going to be able to. And it should be an even nicer gap. With us starting up front, we don't have to make our way through traffic. Oh yeah. We's a grooving now. Keep it rolling. I'm just worried about the consistent laps. Don't let the car get snappy loose. Right now we're just trying to build a gap back to second. And then after we build that gap, just maintaining that gap for the rest of the run. We got on the apron there a little bit, but we're good. We got no one around us. No worries there. If we had cars around us, may have been cause of an accident. Without any cars around us, we're able to save it nicely, continue on our merry way. We rotate the center so well right now, especially entering on that middle. Sliding up just a little bit. We get such a straight exit out of the corner as well. That wedge adjustment working perfectly. Got even wear on the tires right now. We're pulling an even bigger gap than we were last stage. This is going to be, unless we run into something major, it's going to be a fine episode. If I could do it in the Xfinity series, even better. So we're going to have a lot of experience at this track after running however many laps here in the trucks. Plus, I want to say we've driven the Xfinity cars at Dover already once, maybe for a hot seat last season. Maybe, I'm not sure, but keep moving here. Got 2 laps to go. We've got, what is that, about a half a straightaway lead? Is that what we're looking at right now? Maybe not quite, but still just a massive lead over any other cars. We're catching sight of the rear of the field. Probably will catch up to those guys in stage 3. We'll just have to make sure we manage it well. We're smart about when we make our passes. Oh, it's going to be a fun 3rd stage. So we sweep the first 2 for the 2nd time this episode already. And Finger seems to have fallen back. Ben Rhodes has made his way to the front. That run was literally perfect. Keep the car exactly how it is. And we'll see how many laps left in the race we have. What will it be? 26. Let's just need to make our way to we can do anything with about technically what we only need to run 10 laps or so before the caution comes out. So it more than likely will come out, but we only need to run about 10 laps before we make it to the end. So, and like usual, I prefer to have it run long the first stage, get down to 2 or 3 to go on fuel, even 1 or 2, but I know that's not likely to happen. But get down as low as we can before that caution comes out, or before we make pit stops, and then having nice fresh tires for the end of the race. That's how I like it, but it's not so much a worry this race as other races, as we're going to be perfectly okay with whatever scenario they throw at us. We just got raw speed, and honestly I don't even think if they threw some strategy at us, put us back in the field, if we'd stay back there very long, they'd have to put us a long ways back in the field for us to hit a snag at all. So already down to 21 to go. Just need to go 5 more laps in order to be set up really well for any caution that may come out. Would bring us into the race on pit stop. Technically even, well, now about 1 or 2 laps more and we'd be able to make it on pit stop and caution laps and such, but that's not what we're aiming for. We're pulling an even bigger gap again. Now we could probably make it, but we're not pitting. No one else is pitting. We have no need to pit. That's going to negate anything I was going to say about the tires. I was going to say that the tires were looking like they're going to be a bit worn towards the end of the fuel run, but now here's where it's going to get interesting, I suppose. Is our speed compared to these guys on worn tires? I don't think we're going to be that bad off. I don't think we're going to pull the same gapage that we were able to, but I still don't think we're going to have problem staying in front. We're definitely staying closer. But any sort of fresh rubber and we're going to be gone. And even still, we're not majorly under pressure or anything. We're just cruising, running laps. Chastain's going to have a little bit of run there. Again, just run laps. We know likely to be in like caution. We're definitely going to end up on fresh rubber at some point, and in which case we are the top dog in that case. So get a little bit loose, scrape the wall there. We're fine.
Hold your line.
Keep moving. Chastain's going to get underneath us here.
All clear. Gotta come low now.
Scrape the wall some more. That was just undeserved, but okay.
All right, you're clear.
I did the one thing I did not want to do, which was spin it. I think we're going to be okay though. Oh, we're back quite a ways. We're going to be...
Coming to the green.
It's going to be a challenge. I think we got enough speed in the car on fresh tires though.
That one inside. All clear.
How many laps to go?
10 to go.
10 to go. I think we can do it.
All right, you're clear. Hold your
I
line.
think we can
That one inside. All clear.
gas this thing up and get through here. See what we can do.
That one outside.
Very nice. Already up to 14th.
All clear.
A little bit of brake. Keep it on the bottom. Good run off. It's going to be key to use fresh tires here early when we've been able to make up our gap. This time it's just going to be making our way through the field, making our way back to the lead.
Bottom looks good. Clear.
Okay. Kind of put ourselves into a slide there. Just trying to get up to the outside of Creed, but not the most ideal way to do it.
Careful, still there. Clear high, bud.
Wrap the bottom. You deserve that. You
Stay on the bottom.
swerved at me earlier. You want to pinch me down. It's fine. I'm able to pull through.
All clear. Inside.
Managed to throttle there off the corner. Good. Up to 5th. Gotta run. Hit the apron. That's not ideal, but we're good. Okay, Chastain's slow.
High. Careful.
Run the middle here. Rhodes is coming up just a little bit. Okay. Okay, cut down here.
You're all clear on the bottom.
Enter low. Slide up just a little bit. Okay, we've got the outside. We can enter in the middle.
Careful, still there.
Slide up high. Going to get the runoff still. Or not. So I hit the wall. Okay. Entering her down low. Tapped it just a little bit. Send us up the track. I wish I could have gone to lead or up to this point about one lap sooner. But I still had very fresh rubber. But I think we can still manage.
Got one down low now.
But I think we're going to have to do it on the bottom. I'm struggling just enough to hold the middle for long enough. But we're good on the bottom. So, out of the gas early. If I can get the good runs off, we're amazing. But we're not amazing when we get the slides like we did there. Okay. Good, 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 good. Come on.
Here we go.
2 laps to go. Gotta go middle here. Very nice. We have a move here. Gotta go middle. Actual middle. Off the gas. Back to the gas. Gotta get the run. Down low on end finger here.
Still there.
Crafting slow. Oh, I can't quite get it. Got too much slide. When I realized that we are going to be back, I should have made wedge adjustment, tightened up the car just a little bit more. It's going to be a second place. Just unfortunate. I shouldn't have gotten on that apron, but bring it back to the main menu. It's kind of one that got away, but we'll try again in the Xfinity Series. Second place gets me almost $53,000. Maybe get a smooth driving. Nope, moderate driving. That spin hurt us. We got the incentive contract there, and now we'll head to the Xfinity Series for Dover. Let me jump in. I need to see if we need to throw in a custom setup for this track. I don't remember if we do or not. Well, seems like we already ran here. We have not, so let me throw in a custom setup. There's everything. I know you can't see the right side of the screen, but let me throw in a custom setup, and then we'll meet back here for qualifying. So there is the custom setup for the Xfinity Series. Again, links are in the description down below for those setups. Wrong button. There we go. Let's go qualify here. I do think it's going to be very interesting running the Xfinity cars at Dover. I think it's going to play to my strengths. In this car very well. I could see it being a lot of on throttle time because of how these cars drive as I slide up the track some. Kind of snappy on the exit. It may be more of a diamond technique, but we'll see here. 20th? Hey, we'll take that, I think. So, goal was 15th. I feel like that's pretty good. So, let's see what we can do here. I know we've got a lot of laps to run. So we'll see how everything turns out. I'm actually not opposed to running a higher line here, at least initially. We'll see how everything turns out. Still 10 laps in stage 1, same as what we had in the trucks. I do expect stage 2 and stage 3 to be a bit longer. I've got to figure out the handling, how this is going to run compared to the trucks, and it is quite different. Okay, I've got to have more wheel input at the beginning of the corner for sure. 3 laps to go. See here. Just walled somebody just a little bit, but I think we're okay. Still aiming to have that drive off. We're right in the thick of it right now. Yeah, moved up the track just a little bit there. I almost turned in a little too early though, so that was partially my fault. Let's keep moving.
Still there.
we go. Right back to 20th. Hold that thought.
Alright, you're clear.
Yes, back to 20th. Let's make a move on. Who's that? Miller.
All clear.
And actually a little tight. I had gone up on the wedge a little bit extra, just knowing how these setups are. But looking like we can take some wedge out. Probably help me rotate the center just a little bit better. That is somewhere I'm struggling. Feel like if you get back to the throttle just a little sooner, that would help me. Not that we're doing bad at the moment, but a little bit sooner to the throttle would certainly help me. Hit the apron there a little bit, slide this up the track. The base on tire wear could definitely benefit from some wedge taken out. That's also going to help me when I slide up to be able to catch it just a little bit faster and have a better drive off when that happens as well. That's something that we nailed really well on the truck side of things. Some mistakes of just slipping back just a little bit.
Nice drive there.
19th, apparently there's a caution somewhere. I'm not sure where. Can't see it anywhere. But we're going to take, let's go 2 clicks out of the wedge. Fresh tires. No spots gained, but that's alright. Keep building here.
Driver. Ready.
And let's see how car
Careful, still there.
handles now. I feel like we're to left in stage 2 as well. That
Alright, you're clear.
seems really odd. Or is it one of the weird ones where the Xfinity Series and Truck Series actually run the same distance?
Hang tight there, driver.
They may run the same distance at this track for whatever reason. We got car inside. I definitely like the handling a lot better. I know it's just 1 lap, but I like the handling a lot more with that wedge adjustment. Just gonna get. I did not mean to do that.
Yellow down, tacker down.
It was him or me. Ended up being him. Yeah, he's going to be mad at me. That was a complete.
Be ready here. Green flag.
That was a complete hook. But to be fair, that is very hard to do in this game. So completely just right hook someone.
Stay high.
Granted, it wasn't my fault that I hooked them necessarily, but car was just sliding up. But the fact that I was actually able to slide up and completely hook them is saying something. So, yes, I much prefer a truck, a car. I gotta have the same truck here eventually. Much prefer the handling of the car now that got that wedge adjustment made. Now the caution probably benefited us a little bit in the case of getting some extra spots, but overall I do think we're definitely a top 15 car now with that adjustment. We're setting fastest laps, well, personal fastest laps all over. Got the apron just a little bit. The apron does have a bigger effect on these Xfinity cars than it does on the trucks. I got on it a few times. The trucks now is kind of just able to fight the wheel a little bit. and staying the gas. In the Xfinity Series, it's feathering the throttle and working the hands in order to get everything sorted out. But no, I'm quite happy with how the tires are wearing right now. We get 12th place in stage 2. Again, an early caution there. And we'll pit for fresh tires and fuel. Up 2 spots. And that must have been from the caution. It must have been up toward the front. 18 laps to go on fuel. We're 1 lap longer than in the trucks. So it's basically same race over again. In terms of length. Oh, we about just wrecked it. Don't get on the apron. Hold steady. Don't do that. Oh, Hamlet's going around. That was just insane. I don't. Let's just move back to the restart. I don't know what was going on there. We're just trying to constantly save it, apparently. Lost a few spots, but in the grand scheme of things, that's alright. Some checkups there. Wouldn't be. I don't know how to play this. Try to go high, get the run off. That's more than I would have liked to have slid up. Okay, good. Oh, why did I downshift? Too used to Formula One. Trying to get the car turning with less speed, which I can do with the engine braking caused by downshifting. But holding 15th right now. I think. Come on. I think some of these cars will come back to me. We are gaining some pressure from behind. But I do think we've got the speed when we're running cleanly to run with the guys in front of us. Got 20 laps to go. Need to go just another couple laps here in order to make that crossover point for 1 lap or for 1 pit stop. Or I suppose if we get a caution, we'd be really close on. We'd still have to pit, but it'd be close to not have to pit at all. But we are slowly making our way through the pack. It helps now that everyone's spread out. I'm able to run a bit more cleanly. This is such a hard track to run side by side at and keep it clean, so everything's so narrow. But we are slowly making our gains. I'm interested to see when the AI pit, if they're going to go to the end of the fuel run, you almost have to, because you risk going laps down. Unless you're at the very front, and even in that case, you're down at least a lap. So, they're getting a little bit of pressure from behind. Nothing I'm too worried about. But that is there. Looks like Allgaier and Cindric, both fast cars. week in and week out, so that's not a surprise. Graf Jr., sorry, our teammate, is just in front of us. So I'm not really able to keep up with him, if I'm being honest. I'm slowly losing some time due to some tire wear, I think, more than anything. Again, just something that we deal with some of these setups. Cedric kind of got into us a little bit there as well, but caution would be nice right about now. Allgaier got into us as well. We're going to drop back to 16th. It's alright. In a way, a caution would be nice, because it would allow me to get a pit stop in, get some fresh rubber. But at the same time, it bunches everyone back up together, so kind of a toss-up there. And I really want the freshest rubber possible still at the end of the race, because that's going to help me out the most. So, especially as we were seeing that, yeah, the tires are still falling off quite a bit with some of these setups. It'll be very interesting here. So, but long way to run here. There's caution. Ooh, his Chastain is out. That's going to be one position that we're up. No changes to the car. They took 2 tires. I guarantee it. Ooh, we're going to have our work cut out for us. There's only going to be so much that fresh tires can do here. We're going to have about 8 to go. We're going to be at 7 to go. Ooh. Alrighty, we're on it again. On the comeback train here at Dover. See if we can do it. Unsuccessful first time around. See if we can get back possessions here again. We tag held there just a little bit. So we still had Hamrick underneath us there, but we're maneuvering traffic fairly well so far. Up to almost 20th here so far. We just walled Briscoe. Hamrick's kind of coming up through the field with us. We've got to make it up into that next group to stand a chance at making this complete comeback, though. I don't think we're going to be able to pick these guys off one by one. I need able to catch that pack, and I don't think that's going to happen. 4 laps to go. Gotta run the high. 17, 16. Okay, I need to catch that red car. Not sure who it is. Who is that in front of us? We've got a good run here. Don't force me up the track, thank you. Kind of pinch you down anyways. 3 laps to go. 3 cars. I don't think we're quite going to be able to do it. Oh, it's going to be close. Good run there. It's going to be very close. I gotta get these next 2 cars in 2 laps time. It helps them on fresh tires. I don't think these guys really took anything but 2 tires. I need them to stay side by side as long as possible, though. It's going to be my biggest benefit. Okay. 2 more sets of corners. Going to go to the high side here. Have a good run. Or not. No, get out of my way, please. Oh, I can't quite do it. No. Oh, we're that close again. That's just disappointing. Again, we were right there for a goal, but bring it back to the main menu, and we'll wrap this up. 17th there gets me nearly $40,000, and actually not as many angry messages as I expected. Let's go ahead, we'll move through this. Overall, a pretty good episode, lots of great racing, all in all, but just some unfortunate circumstances, not only with my spin, but also the strategy and the Xfinity Series. But big win in the Xfinity Series at Talladega kind of locked me into the playoffs, even though it wasn't saying I was before. But Charlotte, Kansas, Texas, Iowa, we might as well go for the 3 wins in 5 races. We're going to have fast trucks at all of them. So we can constantly just rotate these guys through, keep good cars ready. So yeah, that's going to wrap things up for today. I'm going to make sure I have good people on that one. But anyways, yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your day. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I just mix those around. Hope you enjoyed the episode today, guys. Lots of fun racing. Hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one.